enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat rotation to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concerns immediately. And for our aesthetic Wizards
oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for the Wizards, they're happy with their direction. You know what I mean? With these ratings, remember, it is early, but this is a team with their sights set on a long playoff run.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Wizards, we've got George, C.J. McCollum out there with MP. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
With less than a handful of games completed, Richard, we're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
The shot by George, no good. On the wing, MP. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Sarr sets the screen for MP. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 5.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Drummond sets the screen for George. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On offense, here are the Wizards. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense. And that
tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Embiid with a screen on McCollum. Here's Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Back to George. Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by McCollum. Maxey into the lane. It's not going to go for him. Good D by McCollum. Here's Washington now. They're on a 16-7 run.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A nice shot by MP.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? Gets to the rim with ease.
11 feet away, and Middleton, the basket on the assist by MP.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
76ers moving the ball around. George against Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. And George kicks to Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 now.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
MP passes to Middleton. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Edgecombe with it. Pass to George. High post, Embiid from 18 feet away. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And that one's good. MP.
And this is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. Now here's MP. He's got 24. That one drops for him. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Step back shot. Maxey, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's MP. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 3-point Wizards lead. McCain with the ball. MP's there. A nice shot by McCain.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So Jared McCain, Richard, showed some serious promise in his rookie season until he was injured.
Yeah, it was cut short due to injury, but in those 23 games played, he averaged 15 points a game on a good shooting percentage. He's got a bright future.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Long-range shot by MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
To the paint. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A 3 from MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Inside. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Alexander Saw, he's checked in for the Wizards. McCollum comes in for Carlton Carrington. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Edwards. Drummond comes in for Oubre. George is checked in for Quentin Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. Now here's Drummond. Following the miss by MP. Embiid sets the pick for Drummond. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Pulls it from 20. Embiid, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Down low. Drummond in the post. Working on George. And it's Drummond missing. Wizards leading by 8. MP outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. MP grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Can't connect from short range. The 76ers trail by 11. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Inside, MP gets it.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Drummond, defended by George. Puts up a 3. And it's George missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good from long range. MP's got 47 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Drummond. No scoring in this one. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
The 3 from MP. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, George. Drummond passes to Grimes. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound and the dunk by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Now Embiid. Non-stop scoring machine here. And a miss there on the triple. 17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Fires from deep. But shot missing. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Washington.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
They've got MP. George is out there with Song. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Middleton in at the three. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's blocked.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer in Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result.
And here's MP for three. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 53. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. From 6 away. Embiid, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Outside, Maxey. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
The three from MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
And with Joel Embiid, Richard, you worry that injuries have stolen his best years from him.
The 2023 MVP season was magical. You hope he can stay healthy because he is truly a unicorn. Just an incredible player. Plus, he's pretty fun off the floor, too.
Takes the three. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. The three from George. Up again, and Drummond is right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
MP outside. Three-pointer. And yet another basket.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Joel Embiid. Here's MP. They say last touch by Sarr. The 76ers trail by 11. Baz to Edgecombe. And George kicks to Drummond. Embiid with the screen on George. Drummond dishes to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And this Wizards good. Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
In the corner, George with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Washington. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kevin.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. MP outside. McCollum finds MP. Fires the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Three-pointer by Embiid. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
MP outside. The three. And again for three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record as a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to... making a switch here.
Give yourself a round of applause. Great job.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now, here's Maxey. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Maxey. That's 10 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. Wizards leading by 12. And so in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. Maxey with it, now defended by McCollum. It's good.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
Sarr sets the screen for MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's MP. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Maxey feeling it out a bit. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
On the wing, MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
MP connects with the J.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Oubre, and Georgia subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Embiid against Sarr. Embiid inside. Sarr pulls it down. And they're running. On the wing, Embiid. Defended by George. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside, Maxey. Knocks down the 3.
Firing at will.
Washington's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. A three-pointer. Good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Does not go. Washington leading now by 9. For 3. Embiid with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here are the Wizards now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. MP can't drop the tough three-pointer. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside, George. Maxey. He's off from 3. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work.
Hits it again. Wow.
He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Off target from outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Maxey, and there's the dunk.
Maxey, assisted by Hardwood.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 10-point lead. MP right side. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moving him. Clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And so it's the Wizards with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And so long, everyone.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with MP. Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the four-man position. Now here's MP. The three ball. He drops it from range.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Williams finds Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The three from Holmgren. The rebound by MP. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
SGA passes to Williams. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gilgeous Alexander's shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
MP against Dort. Here's MP. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Holmgren outside. Now Hartenstein. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. 6 to shoot. Here's SGA. Blocked!
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Dort against MP. Sarr with a screen on Dort. Pass to Champagnie. And stolen by Holmgren. SGA against McCollum. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist from Holmgren.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. A deep three from MP. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with a scoring.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. MP against Dort. Dort, a screen on Middleton. Pass to SGA. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Champagnie.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Thunder trail by 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off 41 points last game out. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And here's MP from outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Here's Dort. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Saar a screen, pass to McCollum, and finished off by Saar.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Dort. McCollum outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins, and here's Caruso outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's SGA. He has 7. Here's Wallace. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Timmy, look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
From deep, SGA. Rebound by Middleton.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the wing, MP. Pounded by Wiggins. Saar with a screen on Wiggins. A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for Oklahoma City, MP looking around. The three. Come on. The Thunder pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the court right now for the Wizards. Carlton Carrington out there with MP. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the center position. And Caruso drops them both. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Caruso. Give him 8. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's MP. And again, it's Washington. And here is Williams. 10 points for him. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Middleton. Washington leading by 4. The 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. To halt the run, Caruso outside. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Caruso's got 11 points.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
MP no good. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
For Washington, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Thunder trail by 6. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Caruso. And it's Washington with the ball. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. And here's MP from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Tipped. Dort against Sarr. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams has done a great job finding his rhythm here tonight. He's just trying to get as many points as he can.
Dort against MP. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good. MP's got 36 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Back to SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Washington leading by 3. On the wing, MP. Dort defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
From deep, MP. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. SGA finds Dort. Holmgren outside. Pass to Caruso. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You take a look at the Kings. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for Washington, they are playing great out of the game. The NBA season is a marathon. Putting your team in a good position early will pay off later.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Caruso misses. Wizards leading by 4. From deep, MP. That shot, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Dort against McCollum. Holmgren with a screen on Middleton. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's MP. That one a little long. McCollum against SGA. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP making things happen for the Washington Wizards. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. MP up top. Dort defending. Dort with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Williams looking around. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
MP with it. 43 points in the game to the left wing. Sarr finds MP. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. SGA explodes to the rim.
And Shai has the the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
A good look from MP. He hits the back iron and sinks it. MP's got 45 points.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual.
No rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to McCollum. They set the pick. Footer. MP's got 47 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside, SGA. Inside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The three is up. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
The Wizards trail by 7. MP outside. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Saw a screen, and here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 50 points.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
The three from Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And there's the screen from deep. MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Lets it fly, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Takes a three. MP again from deep. MP's got 56 in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly's checked in. So it's the Thunder now. Wallace outside. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting. The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
The Wizards trail by 6. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Washington moving the ball around. MP way outside. And another one!
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Williams from long range. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's the three. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game. Caruso, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And then for Washington, George, he's checked in for Sarr. Kispert comes in for Champagny. And it's... Washington will go for a different look here. Sarr's checked in for George. Champagny comes in for Kispert. Middleton is checked in for Koulibaly. And MP subbed in for Carrington. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game on the court for Washington. We've got Alex Sarr. MP is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie at the power forward.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. MP shot is off. Thunder trail by 12. Here's Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
The Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Holmgren fires, buries it from outside.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Sarr with a screen on Dort. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Deflected. Dort against MP. He lets it go. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 10. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The corner shot falls for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we continue to see SGA putting in that work on extending his range. He knows how important that is.
Cleared away by Hartenstein. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hartenstein with a screen on MP. SGA. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. He's off from 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Sarr with a screen on Dort. MP. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 8. Let's loose for 3. Nope. And the Wizards shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. And there's a pick. MP. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
That's in! Here's Washington now. 11-point game. MP fires. It's money from deep.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.